Yep.
This is the trachea. It's part of the respiratory system. The right primary bronchus, the left primary bronchus, all part of the respiratory system.
What about the larynx and pharynx?
This is the diaphragm, part of the respiratory system. It bisects the body along the transverse horizontal plane. This is the adrenal gland. It's part of the endocrine system.
This way. Oops.
This is the kidney, part of the urinary system. If it's the right kidney, it's in the right lumbar. If it's the left kidney, which is missing, it's in the left lumbar. This is the ureter, part of the urinary system. This is the stomach, part of the digestive system. This is the liver, part of the digestive system. Gallbladder, also digestive system. This is the pancreas. It is part of the endocrine and digestive systems. This is the duodenum. It's part of the digestive system. This is the jejunum, part of the digestive system. This is the ileum, all of this, but I'd put the pointer here, part of the digestive system. This is the appendix. It is attached to the digestive system, but it functions in the lymphatic system. So if you give me both, you get extra credit. This is the cecum, the ascending colon, the transverse colon, the descending colon. Where it curves, it is the sigmoid colon. This part is the rectum. And then below the rectum, it's not on this model, but below the rectum would be the anus, all part of the digestive system. Okay, let's go here on this little guy. You have the larynx, which is part of the respiratory system, the thyroid gland, which is part of the endocrine system. The blue vessels are veins, which they are part of the cardiovascular system. The red vessels are arteries. They're part of the cardiovascular system. Lungs, I will not ask. However, they are covered with a visceral pleura, and they are the cavity in which they're found, such as here, this is lined with a parietal pleura. This is the heart. It is covered with a visceral pericardium. The cavity in which it sits is lined with a parietal pericardium. This is also trachea. This little piece is trachea, by the way, is part of respiratory. Larynx is respiratory. This is a little piece of esophagus. It's part of digestive. Again, you have diaphragm here. This is the spleen. The spleen is part of the lymphatic system. Again, the adrenals, the kidneys, the ureters. This is the urinary bladder. The urinary bladder, the urethra, the anus, and the rectum are all in the hypogastric region. The spleen is in the left hypochondriac region. The appendix and the cecum are both in the right iliac region. That's it on this model. Okay, over there.
Should I keep it going?
No. Well,
While we walk?